kids with dogs with their literacy problem, because some kids are scared to read out loud, so they rather read to dogs. And with me today is Miss Kathleen Gorham. She's a CPS teacher, and I'm just gonna ask her a few questions about how everything with Sis They Read works in the classroom.
Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Kathy.
Go ahead.
My first question is, when the dogs come in the classroom, how do the kids react?
They really excited. They're wild. Not wild like disrespectful, but they're really excited. So some of my students who I've had behavior issues with, they like straighten up when they know Sis They Read is coming. So it's like an incentive for them.
Okay. And when the dogs come in, do they like work with them? Like, not work with them. Like, what's the word? Do they like write books about them and stuff?
Not the dogs per se. Okay, so they come in. Usually the facilitator, whoever the person is over the group, they read a story to the classroom, and then or they have my classes in groups, and then one volunteer reads the story to the children, or some of my good readers, they'll read along with the teacher, and then they have time to write their own story based off what the book was about. So if the book was about fear, they'll write a story about fear, and then they get to go over and give a treat to the dogs that are in the classroom and with their owners and read their stories to the dogs.
Oh, that's cute. So,
How many dogs are in the classroom at one time?
I know the answer to that already. Yeah. How many dogs are in the classroom at one time?
Anywhere between 2 and 4. Yeah, I'm trying to think back. It was, it's about one time there were 2 dogs, then there were 3, and then there was actually 4. So each corner, at the end of the time they were coming for 8 weeks, there were up to 4 dogs in my room with their owners.
Okay. Before Sis They Read, what was the kids like reading scores?
Some were really, really low. Like some knew 3-letter words. They didn't know how to read past a kindergarten level. And after Sis They Read, their scores came up to a first grade level. So even though they were still behind, because I teach second grade, they were still able to read a little better.
When Sis They Read comes to your classroom, how do you feel as a teacher?
I feel good. I feel good because it feels good to see my students excited about something. They're really involved, so I think it's a good experience for them. So it's fun. I take pictures. I record the children reading. I walk around and pay attention, to how well they've been reading based on how their scores were low before. So it's fun. And I pet the dogs. I get to play with doggies for an hour, so it's fun.
Do they just let in any dogs, or do they bring their own trained dogs?
They have to be trained and make sure they have their shots and everything. So they people let them know that they're interested. Then their dogs have to go through like a little academy and be trained properly. But their owners are still with them, so that helps their behavior. And then they get to wear this little bandana that says Sis They Read, and those are the dogs that are trained. That's like that's like their little diploma. They have to wear that. It's part of their uniform.
That's cute. How do the parents react to their kids and Sis They Read?
The parents like it. They really like it because at the end, like 8 weeks they come in a row, and then every week the students write their little stories. Mm-hmm. So they tan the stories in, and at the end of the 8 weeks, when they come back to visit, they have made books, like little spiral binder books, out of all their stories with their name on it as the author, and they get to take it home and show their parents. So it's like a keepsake they give them, so they really like it.
I have learned that while working with Sis They Read, that even though kids are shy with to others, they feel unconditional love, and from the silence of the dogs that they can read to them without being judged. And it really helps them improve their reading scores. So that is all. Thank you guys for your time watching, and thank you, Ms. Gorham, for all of your information. I really appreciate it. And that